Welcome back, cheese fans. I've got another cheese for you today. I think you're going to like this one. It's just so cute. It's Mistralou. Wow, look at that. Just a tiny little 50 grams of cheese there. So it's a goat cheese. It's from Provence in France. And it's made from the milk of a goat called the Rove goat, which was at one time an endangered species. It is a goat that was domesticated in France in the village of Le Rove. And it was at one time bred for meat, but there wasn't a great big market for goat's meat. So it's now been used for its milk. It doesn't produce a great deal of milk, and the milk it produces is very creamy and very thick. And this is possibly the reason why the cheese is only available at certain times of the year. It's limited availability. And as you can see, it's wrapped in a little chestnut leaf. Oh, now wrapping cheeses in chestnut leaves is not uncommon in this area. There's a cheese that you might have heard of called Banon, which is wrapped in a chestnut leaf. That's a much more pungent cheese than this one. It is a goat cheese. And sometimes the leaves are like soaked in alcohol like eau de vie or even vinegar to flavour the cheese. And obviously it serves the purpose of keeping the cheese moist and holding it together. So let's go with this one. Ooh, gosh, just so teeny tiny. So we open it up. Gorgeous. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't have much of a smell. It's a young cheese. It's sold very young to make the most of that sort of freshness of the milk, and the recipe, it doesn't involve much salt to hang on to the freshness of all those little Rove goats who apparently look a bit like antelopes, and they're all galloping around in the French soil, munching on the grass and the flowers and the foliage. So, oh wow. Look at this, it's so tiny you can't share it. You've got to have it yourself. Mmm. Wow. So it doesn't have that clagginess of a normal goat cheese, you know, that chalkiness where you can taste it at the top of your mouth. It's very, very milky, very floral tasting, very fresh. The chestnut leaf just adds a little bit of bitterness to the flavour just to stop it from being too sweet. Mmm. Wow. Yeah. It's like gorgeously fresh and young. As you can see, it's easily spreadable. I've had it out of the fridge for about an hour. It's a cheese that you do have to sort of buy and eat fresh. You can keep it for a couple of days, not really much longer than that. To go with it, I've got this, which is, give it a shake. It's elderflower champagne. It's made by you-know-who from his allotment. I don't really know what you would have with this because it is quite delicate. And because it's so special and you can't get it all year round, I would probably have champagne anyway. I don't know if that's the correct recommendation. But if you do see it, Mistralou, just these little individual cheeses wrapped up, tied with a bit of raffia, only available at certain times of the year, but give it a try. I think you'll like it.